What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. My life story. Story of a little ghetto white boy. So, time passes a little bit. We get into our early teens, and that's when hip hop started coming around. We didn't grow up on hip hop. We kind of grew up with it. I remember we used to hear like the booming cars in the neighborhood, and I was blown. My mind was blown the first time I heard bass like that coming from a car. And it was across the street. It was Andre and Bucci and them cousin Bobby Jr. He had a green and gold Monte Carlo. Then they cousin on the corner there, Champ, he had a Cutlass. I can't remember what color. It was either blue or burgundy. I can't remember. And there was Vic with the van. There was like Cracker Red with the Black Regal. A few on Regal Rob. I'm telling you, hear these cars coming from blocks away. And I was like, damn, that shit was crazy. But yeah, so right about that time, me, Junior, Reggie started, really getting into the breakdancing and shit. So we decided that we was gonna breakdance up there at Zell's for money. Cause we had seen where people were breakdancing for money and stuff on TV and stuff. So we go up there to Zell's, and we was like the shortest lived break crew in the history of breakers. That's real. We went to Zell's with our little cardboard and shit, our little Pumas with the fat laces. We put the little one speaker boombox I had out that had the one goddamn song on the tape that it took me for hours catching on WTMP, which was Jam on It. So we go up there, we got our music playing. We moving back and forth, clapping. So I started off. I'd start popping. And then I would pass it to Junior. He'd do his little footwork. And he would pass it to Reggie. Reggie being the better athlete out of the rest of us in the neighborhood. He knew how to windmill. And the rest of us didn't know how to windmill. We were sorry. We were sorry as hell, man. We all had one goddamn move, and that was it. We couldn't make one good breakdance out of all three of us. Man, we do our move, pass it to one another, and then that shit was like a circle. We just keep passing it back to each other. We were sorry as hell, man. Goddamn, for real. That didn't last too long, so then we decided to start rapping. That really didn't last too long, because we was lame. We was sorry as hell. We was good for us, but we was sorry. So about that time, that's when crack started hitting. Rocks, we called them rocks. We didn't call that shit crack. We didn't know what the fuck crack was. Rocks. So one of our homies in the neighborhood, I ain't gonna say no names, but he kind of like got us introduced and shit. So he was like, yeah, man, we get $25. We go to the projects. We go get 2 dubs, $20 a piece. Sell, make 40. If they big enough, we split them, make 80. I said, cool. So I go and grab my purse, steal the 25. I feel so bad about that shit now anyways. But I went in the purse, stole $25, just become a dope. That didn't last long at all, man. We used to sling rocks behind Sharon's. And we go back and forth the projects all day long till we get enough money to go to Soul Train. That's all it was about, making money to get some clothes just to go to the skating rink that Saturday. But one day, man, we went to Soul Train on the bus, on bus 12. It was me, Junior, and somebody else. I ain't gonna say their names. But anyways, we went to Soul Train and we buying the dice boots, the bucks, we call them bucks, silk shirts with little fish hats. And a homeboy said he wasn't buying no clothes. He was gonna make him some more money. So we get to the little bus stand, we come back from Soul Train, waiting to take the bus back home, and motherfuckers there with that goddamn bottle cap game. They took all his shit. They took all my homeboy shit, but you know what though? After that day, he ain't look fucking back. He kept it up, man. I sold just long enough to get caught by my fucking mama, of all people. That shit was crazy, man. But yeah, coming up, man, it was it was fun, man. We had fun, and I got more stories. Hopefully I keep you entertained and shit. If there's something that you wanna know about my life, man, just ask me, man. I may not tell you, but just ask me anyways. But next time I'll talk about the skating ring and shit, how me being the only white boy in there. But shit, I was alright with that. I ain't see that shit, but I will tell the story real quick. It's a real quick story. So I'm in the skating ring, and by then, 15, 16 years old, and by then, I'm starting to hang at Belmont Heights Park and stuff, and venturing into the projects a little bit with my homeboys and shit. So I'm at the skating ring, and some dudes try to fight me that ain't from around there. So all of a sudden, a lot of people from College Hill Projects, Lil Eddie, Red R, Ant, all of them was like, nah, y'all ain't gonna fuck with that white boy. He's ours. He's our white boy. He's with us. Man, we ran them motherfuckers all the way through the parking lot of Zales, all the way down to the Hillsborough and 30th. But right then I knew, man, I said, shit, I belong. They're my peoples. I'm their peoples. They love me, I love them, man. I wouldn't change the way I grew up for nothing. But yeah. Stay tuned, man. I got more.